Hi, and welcome to another Fast Fun Facts episode with the UW-Madison Libraries. My name is Jerry Zhang, and today we'll be talking with Troy Reeves about the UW Archive's oral history collections.
Hi, Jerry. Thanks for letting me have these few minutes. My name is Troy Reeves. As Jerry said, I'm the head of the UW-Madison Oral History Program, which is part of the University Archives, and I'm also the campus oral historian.
What is the University Archive's oral history collection?
So our collection really tries to get at a different part of campus history through the stories and memories of the people who lived it. Specifically, it consists of around 2,100 interviews and about 5,000 hours of audio. This includes interviews with former and current students, staff, and faculty, and administrators, and spans from interviews conducted in the early 1970s through today. Some of those early interviews and narrators discussed being on campus in the 19-teens and 20s. So as of today, we can say we have over a century of campus history in our oral history collection.
And then can you tell us what goes into maintaining these collections?
Well, it takes a lot of work. It takes about 10 to 12 hours of post-interview work for every hour of interview we conduct or receive. So if someone does 4 hours of oral history with anyone connected to our campus, it normally takes a full work week, if not longer, to make sure that that interview is discoverable by those interested, as well as also being able to give them access to it.
What are some of the challenges that you face in preserving these collections?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest challenge is resources. You know, as I just said, it takes 10 to 12 hours of work to make just 1 hour of oral history discoverable and accessible by our patrons. So being able to find funding or other avenues to bring in the people we need to do that work is always a challenge.
For our last question, what are some of your favorite or most memorable pieces that you've gathered?
You know, the stories I hear are like my kids. I try not to choose a favorite, but I'll say in general that my favorite times during an interview, whether it's the ones I do or the ones donated to us, are when a question is asked and the narrator says, you know, I've never thought about it in that way before. Or they say, you know, I've never been asked that question before. When I hear that, I know I've done my job as an interviewer, or the student or whoever donated the interview has been trained to be a great oral historian.
That was the last question. So I just want to thank you again, Troy, for joining us on this Fast Fun Facts episode.
Thank you, Jerry. Happy to do it. Bye.